Hi, this is Karen back again with another vinyl collection video. So what I'm doing in this vinyl collection series is I'm featuring my albums in alphabetical order from the beginning of the alphabet to the end of the alphabet. This is vinyl collection video number 52, A part 12. So I only have, I think, 3 more videos I've got planned for albums that start with the letter A. So let's get started right away. There's a band called, or an artist called Arrow out of Montserrat who plays soca music. This album was called Outrageous and came out in 1993. So I've noticed that bands from the Caribbean carried on making vinyl records later than in the North American market. So I've seen albums from 1995, 1999, when CDs had basically taken over in the North American market. So this is Arrow. Then another band, a synth pop band from 1985 called The Arrows, and this was sealed. And the name of the album is The Lines Are Open. Interesting album, but in not as good a condition as I'd like. The band called Art, Supernatural Fairy Tales out of UK from 1967, early psych pop. I believe that some of the members went on to form Spooky Tooth after this. I think I have 2 copies of this, and both aren't in the greatest of shape. Okay, another band that I like a real lot. I've got it on CD, so it's really grown on me because I've listened to it a lot of times. Artful Dodger, Rave On. They're a rock band, I believe out of USA, 1980. Got 2 copies of that. Next up, an artist from the Dominican Republic, Juan Arturo, and the album came in 1981 on Bartolo record label. I know nothing about it. I couldn't find anything on the web, so I have to take a look or listen to it to see if it's merengue, salsa, bachata, or romantic music. It looks like romantic music because if it's merengue, usually there's a whole band rather than a single artist. It's been a long time since I've heard this. Next up, a band from Cameroon, Africa, Tokoto Ashanti, Le Roi du Waka Waka, Africa Dance. So the king of the Waka Waka. This came out in 1983. Next up, an R&B disco album. So I have very few disco albums in my collection. I picked this up more recently, so that's why it is part of my collection. So for 20 or 25 years, I didn't pick up any disco at all, and very little R&B. This is Ashford and Simpson, A Musical Affair from 1980. Some folk rock from the UK, Steve Ashley, Stroll On from 1974. Nice cover. Band out of UK, Ashton Gardner and Dyke, Resurrection Shuffle from 1971, I believe. Yes. So is sort of more proggy. And then a second album from Ashton Gardner and Dyke called What a Bloody Long Day It's Been, and this is from 1972. Duo album of Tony Ashton and John Lord from Deep Purple. First of the Big Bands from 1974. So this has kind of got a mix of prog and hard rock. This is a reissue on Line Records out of Germany from the 80s. So Line Records did a lot of garage and psychedelic reissues. I've got a number of them on in my collection. Okay, some Western swing country music. Asleep at the Wheel, Texas Gold from 1975. Budget label, or not budget label, Atlantic Records, but sort of a budgety band. I'm not sure if it's a studio band or not. The Assembled Multitude, and they do covers of Woodstock, Ohio, MacArthur Park. So they do a lot of different covers. Overture from Tommy. And this is from 1970. Assembled Multitude. And then finally a band called The Associates, which is sort of a synth pop, 1984. That's it for this time out. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave your comments at the bottom and please subscribe. Have a good day. Bye-bye.